How to blend indoor and outdoor in a modern home. When it comes to learning this, there is a great master, none other than Anupama Kundoo. She is one of the most well-known and awarded Indian architects. After tons of requests from you guys, we are diving deep into the world of Anupama Kundoo, the mastermind behind some of the most awe-inspiring architecture wonders. Her journey began at JJ School of Architecture in Mumbai, where she honed her craft and graduated in 1989. But here is the kicker, she didn't stop there. She took her passion to the next level by starting her first practice in Auroville, all fueled by a hunger of groundbreaking research. Kundoo's architecture is all about creating spaces that speaks to the heart of humanity. Her architecture isn't just about building, it is about connecting people to their roots while embracing the modern world. Back in 2005, Anupama packed her bags and headed to Berlin, where she has been practicing her craft and sharing her wisdom with eager minds ever since. But her legacy doesn't stop there. In year 2000, she left her mark on Auroville with the iconic Wall House, a beacon of innovation and sustainability. Situated outside the planned city of Auroville, the Wall House is like a living, breathing experiment in architecture. It is not just a home, it is a space that evolves to meet the needs of the inhabitants and the guests alike. And let me tell you, it is not afraid to push the boundaries, testing out new ideas and innovation that could shape the future of architecture. The way they have arranged everything in the Wall House, it is like building a thick wall of functionality. One block is all about personal space, while the other is the guest zone, connected by the cool transition space in the middle. And get this, they have gone all local with materials, but in super inventive ways. It is like they are saying, hey, let's make the most of what we have got around us. Plus, with everything changing so fast in the cities these days, it is refreshing to see architecture that's rooted in its surroundings. But wait, there is more. The landscape design isn't just an afterthought, it is like a best friend of the architecture. They have worked together to blur the lines between indoors and outdoors, so stepping into the gardens feels like a natural extension of the house. It is like a harmony with the nature, right in your own backyard. Now let's dive into the conceptual scheme of the Wall House. Step inside, you will find the entrance welcoming you from the northeast side, inviting you to the world where every detail has been thoughtfully considered. But what really sets the Wall House apart is how it dances with the climate. It is like a perfect harmony with the sun, with the east-west orientation that makes the most of its rays. The south facade acts as a shield, protecting the house from harsh sunlight while bathing in the natural light. And that lotus pond on the south side, it is not just for a show, it is a secret weapon for keeping things cool, thanks to some clever passive cooling techniques. Inside, two rectangular blocks are connected by a transitional space that feels like a cozy cave, providing cross ventilation that keeps the air fresh and breezy. And up top, a vaulted roof adorned with terracotta pots that add a touch of earthy elegance to the interior. So you see, the Wall House isn't just a house, it is a masterpiece of design that is functional as it is beautiful. It is a home that is truly in tune with the surrounding, offering a glimpse into the future of sustainable living. Let's try to understand the scheme of the house. Picture this, Anupama Kundoo's got this genius plan where she places two rectangular blocks at a perfect 90-degree angle. One of these blocks is a longer and slender, measuring just 2.2 meter wide, while the other one is kinda chilling detached from the main setup. Now here's where it gets interesting. Nestled snugly between these blocks is what I call the transition space. It is like the grand entrance to the house, open to the elements and welcoming you with the open arms. And the water pool, yeah, it is chilling on the south side, not just looking pretty, but also pulling its weight in keeping the house cool as a cucumber. But wait, there is more. The south face of the house is decked out with these sleek sun shading panels. They are like the house's very own sunglasses, shielding it from the harsh sun while letting it all the gorgeous natural light inside. And get this, the whole setup is like a train, with all the major functions stacked nearly one on top of the other. It is what gives the house that signature thick wall vibe, blending seamlessly into its surrounding. Anupama's architecture is all about blurring the lines between indoor and outdoors, making it hard to tell where the house ends and nature begins. Now let's talk the layout of the house. The Wall House is all about these two rectangular blocks that we mentioned earlier. One's long and lean, about 220 cm wide, and it is all set up east and west. The other block, well, it is just hanging out next to the longer one. And right smack dab in the middle, a tall porch that basically rolling out the red carpet and saying welcome home. Now let's talk about what makes the Wall House truly stand out. Anupama's pulled out all the stop, mixing different shapes and spaces to create something truly unique. But here is the kicker, it is not just about the looks. Nope, it is about making this place feels like a home, especially when you are dealing with the hot and humid Indian weather. Check it out, the rooms are laid out in a way that lets the air flow freely, keeping things cool and breezy even at the hottest days. And while there might not be tons of windows in the front, don't worry, the ones at the backside are big enough to plenty of that sweet natural ventilation inside. So here not only does the wall house look amazing, but it is also a dream to live in. It is like stepping into your own little slice of paradise, where every detail has been carefully thought out to make your life just as a little bit better. Here's what really cool about the wall house is it is like a chameleon, adapting to the time of day or year, giving off different vibes while still keeping your privacy intact. Now let's talk about the function of the house. The entrance of the house is in the north side, welcoming you in both open arms. Step inside, you will find the kitchen right up front, connected seamlessly to the storeroom for easy access. The living room takes the center stage, leaving you to the cozy bedroom at the back side, where you can catch some peace inside the house. Meanwhile, the other block houses the guest bedroom because the hospitality is the key principle of Indian culture. But wait, there is more. The heart of the house lies in the central transition space, dedicated to the dining and open sitting. It is like the beating heart of the home, where you can gather with loved ones and share stories over a meal. Now let's talk the outer vibe of the house. The south side boasts a stunning lotus pond and these sleek sun shading jalis. It is like your own little oasis, blending seamlessly with natural landscape thanks to those natural pavements and pathways. And here is the best part. The wall houses always stays cool as a cucumber thanks to the cross ventilation that keeps the air flowing freely. So this house not only does it look good, but it is also a dream to live in no matter what is the season of the climate. Alright, let's talk the peek at what is happening upstairs in the wall house. So up on the first floor you have got all the good stuff, the bedroom, the living room, and here they have an open bathroom. But here's where things get really interesting. Anupama's architecture is mixed up with the combination of vault roof and the flat roof. The longer part of the house rocks a sleek of vault roof, while the shorter blocks keeps a chill of a flat roof. And right in the middle of the transition space there is another vault roof which is supported by the concrete columns. And get this, the vault roof is made up of earthen pots, sourced locally because Anupama is all about keeping it green. Anupama has also brought in some filler slab technology to lighten the load on the first floor, swapping out concrete for filler materials to keep things sturdy without weighing the house down. So not only the wall house is feast for the eyes, but it is also the masterpiece in clever design and sustainable living. Now the question is how we can implement these principles into our design, or maybe in the context of Indian architecture. So first thing first, let's talk about the transition spaces. Think about those traditional courtyard houses. They have got these cool little in-between areas that connect everything and bring the outside in. We can totally borrow that idea and use transition spaces to make our homes feel more in tune with nature. Next up, climate is like the boss of the design, dictating everything from the layout to the material we use. We have got to work with the sun, water and air to create spaces that not only look good but also feel good to live in. And speaking of the materials, let's get experimental. Anupama is all about pushing the boundaries and finding new ways to build sustainably. So why not follow this principle and use the local materials and the craftsmen in our own projects? And so it is a win-win situation. We support local communities while creating homes that are eco-friendly and stylish. Architecture is like a canvas waiting for us to paint our dreams and ideas onto it. And with the principles we have talked about today, we can turn these dreams into reality, creating spaces that are not just beautiful and also meaningful and sustainable. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you have any particular recommend of architecture video, you can comment down below. We will definitely make a video on that particular topic. Subscribe to the channel for more such videos. See you in the next video. Salute.